MMA is such a big part of our lives. That's Leach, but she's at home right now. She texted me, said, I gotta
do it. Dustin Poirer in the black trunks, just she is in blue. Up on some buzzwords in the Poirier locker room as he was getting ready to come out, as he lands a left corner before they came out.
Put up 4 inside leg kicks though, man. He's got to check it.
He's got to at least punch, catch, answer to those leg kicks.
Gaethje said it would be hard for Poirier to be paid. This is on the uppercut there.
Gaethje leg kickers right now MMA has ever seen.
Gaethje
still pressuring forward. That's going to be one of his best weapons. He steps out.
A great location for that cut. Appears to be
killing Poirier's leg though. Start checking that.
Poirier's better at range, but Gaethje can land those kicks.
He's keeping him so stuffed that he can't Gaethje at the end of his punches, and so he's crowding.
Oh, nice combination. Combination was blocked, but a nice long
clip here through 2 minutes.
Eyes starting to shut down for Gaethje. That's going to get shut. He's not careful.
Dustin's already starting to move a little gingerly on that front leg.
He'll take many more of those kicks open because he's worried about the leg kick. He does. He chops your legs. You're so worried about your head open to get knocked out.
Deep breath from Poirier.
I mean, the pace that Gaethje makes you fight at is crazy.
He wants Poirier. That's what he wants. He's hoping Poirier keeps punching himself out like this.
Poirier learning when he's getting kicked, how to defend or check these leg kicks.
And at least in the early going, he's preferred pace.
Just looked at the clock, 2 minutes in.
Well, it certainly does earn Gaethje's respect. You saw how quickly he covered up.
Poirier doing a good job staying offense though. He's landing right back. He's not stepping back and just eating shots. He's landing back with Gaethje.
These guys fighting in a phone booth. Expect and get Justin moving back a little bit. Or go to the body. That's why Alvarez had so much success, going to the body.
Absorbed a lot of significance for Poirier. Under 90 seconds round. Poirier starting to settle in a little.
With being able to hit someone in love with it. You realize that they're there to be everything with absolute power. You got to stay within yourself. If you're Dustin, you're landing this many strikes on Justin. He's gonna be here. Wow, he's not going out with one punch most times.
And he tries to pressure you, so if you do, because he crowds you, so you can't extend your arms out. Oh, that was a heavy hook, though, that Poirier just around the ear of Gaethje in the pocket. The leg kicks are adding up. That's gonna really pay dividends in the second round. Okay, we got 30 seconds left, and Gaethje's eating some.
Poirier is big and powerful at 155 pounds.
Cut a lot of weight to make this.
Just didn't cut any weight.
Right.
So he's taking that.
Yep.
He said that the guys that are cutting pressure on him, that's what he's counting on. He's saying, I'm going to chop his leg down and tire him out. I'll have energy in the 3rd, 4th, 5th rounds, and he'll be done and chopped down.
Big hook landed there for Gaethje in that exchange. Great first round. Great first round.
To watch them go back and forth, Whitman thought Gaethje won that first round, but he said, don't worry about banking rounds.
Don't just give good advice. They get their fighter hyped. They're in the most pain, and they're doubting themselves to kill. And Gaethje said, oh, what says, who cares about rounds? You're going to break him anyway. He says, you're right. And here we are right now. But don't forget, hurting bad.
A few fights ago, Jim Miller beat a lower half of Poirier's leg vision. But Gaethje portion the inside of that lead leg on the south.
Both guys found success in that round. She did a lot of good work with those leg kicks, but also starting to feint now. Nice level change, Poirier.
And that's because that leg's hurt.
Big shot lands for both guys.
Well, and I think that's what Dustin said. I don't want to put break, but
a break, that's the last thing you want to do. You got to hope that the damage accumulates on him. But if you give him a rest, he gets rest from the beating he's taken too.
Looked like maybe Gaethje just got warned again, a little softer that time by
Gaethje can throw the, nice combination.
He ate it and then threw a hook and landed his own hook in Gaethje.
I think that's his best strike. I think that's Gaethje's best punch, is the left hook.
Legendary chin of Justin Gaethje has been tested tonight. He's held up through the fight's first 7 minutes. Glancing left, able to land. Oh, wow. Fighters landing in the pocket.
I mean, it's crazy watching Justin Gaethje fight because fight goes every single time. They wonder why he's been in the UFC for 3 events already. Because if you want, you stick Gaethje in there.
First UFC fight was the main event.
Yeah, and you put him in there with guys like Dustin Poirier, Eddie Alvarez, and Michael Johnson.
It's only the second. Look a little bit weathered. He's on his back heel. He's doing good with his jab. He's ripping the body well. You can see Gaethje just kind of looks at him like, stop kicking me, stop.
He's gonna need him. Poirier's got to switch stances.
Oh, that leg. Nice combination. He's landed 4 or 5 punches in a row, and Gaethje just...
Got to go to the body. If you're fighting Justin Gaethje's body, I think that's why Eddie Alvarez did so well.
Agreed. Gaethje could take damage to the head because it hurts, but if you take away the air out of his lungs, that's the one way you got to fight Gaethje.
Up there briefly about a strategy change, unable to take it. Poirier seems to be moving okay, but some significant swelling in and around that right knee.
Nice combination.
There he is. There goes the switch. A little bit.
Look at Poirier's inside of his thigh. His knee is just super swollen. His right leg, the inside of his leg is just...
Not only will this affect his ability, but he can't really set down on his punches, and he won't generate the power that he normally generates. Heavy on his leg.
He's landing more at a higher percentage.
5% for Dustin Poirier. Here in round 2 of a possible 5.
There's over 120 punches landed. 120 strikes landed.
He has to go to the body more. I'm only head hunting, and that's a problem.
For Poirier.
So those leg kicks, man, that's his investment. The leg kicks. That's how he slows these guys down and he breaks them down. Oh, nice single leg by Poirier. Can he finish this?
That would be a no.
Oh, good
nice
elbow right there. Good elbow by Gaethje. Oh, nice.
Now Gaethje with some uppercuts here in the clinch. Kicks up top for Gaethje. Oh!
Round 3,
Third round.
fight.
Let's see what this is made of.
What a show all of these fighters have put on. Glendale, Arizona tonight, round 3 of a possible 5 here.
This is a big round for Dustin Poirier in terms of him. Justin Gaethje has some momentum. Poirier going back to his seat, encouraging if your team Dustin.
It's interesting. Poirier took all the damage to the legs, to the head, and it looks like the legs hurt more than the head damage somehow.
Well, it usually does, especially with a guy like Justin Gaethje, who's so good. And the cut on the eye, he was fine with all of it.
And he still hasn't taken one shot.
And Poirier said he didn't necessarily fear the one-punch knockout power of Justin Gaethje, but he breaks a lot of guys who say, I've had enough, this guy's amazing. And Gaethje at his maniacal best here tonight.
Frustrating when you take somebody down and Poirier wants to breathe on top of him and he gets right back up. Nice body.
Gaethje keeps just touching. Oh, that
Of Poirier, and he fires that inside kick every time.
check, right? Every time Dustin tries to return with a kick, check. Poirier is not seeing that inside leg kick.
Both tired.
Oh.
Getting bigger and bigger.
Yep. I think we would get to the 3-minute mark of round 3. Both guys have been...
Whoa. What was that?
He's hurt.
Big elbow landed.
Poirier's hurt.
Yep, he's stuck on the fence and now he's hoping. He wants to wrestle.
Got to back up and find some space. You can't go head first in here. You got to grab. Justin Gaethje is too smart. He's going to pick his shot. He won't waste energy and go crazy.
Elbow and uppercut from here, make it dirty.
This is good for Dustin Poirier, though. Being in the clinch, being able to off.
Their own Justin Gaethje.
He recognized that at times will break you. That's his intent, is to break this point. Right now,
See, Gaethje just heads him off every time out, and then Gaethje walks in front of him again and again. He doesn't follow him at all. He always heads you off and keeps you in a box.
Right leg back. Just the thought of eating another one, and that's still Poirier getting a set here.
He's in great shape. He came in shape for this fight. He hasn't stopped either. Gaethje's just landing a little heavier shots to those legs, and that's why you're seeing such an effect. It's the leg shots.
the craze, we talked about the Eddie Alvarez. That was only 3 rounds. I mean, these guys for 2 more rounds if we get to the corners.
Big deep breath from Gaethje. You're two of the toughest fighters on this roster, top to bottom. Putting on an absolute show tonight. Poirier now.
And Dustin Poirier is landing strikes and shots of his own. It's just that right now he's wearing the fight on his face more than Justin Gaethje.
Our immediate right, he's been smiling the whole 73% on 51 attempts.
Because this is what he sees every day, right? He knows ultimately what the ending of this type of fight usually is for Justin Gaethje. And they're throwing everything with 100% power.
Ooh, he's
Another eye poke, and that point deduction could end up huge.
Justin Gaethje has really good work. He does not chase his opponents ever.
Looked like a Poirier eye poke at the end of the round.
Round 4, fight.
We'll see what happens. Gaethje back in the eye, scorecards with that point deducted from Poirier too.
Justin Gaethje, despite the fact that he has a lot of experience in 5-round fights, this is the first time he's seen a fourth.
Big left hand lands by Poirier. He's looking for the finish here.
Gaethje hurt.
Gaethje's hurt bad, but he's been here before.
Gaethje nearly out on his feet. Poirier continues to land.